I understand that in the new season of Taylor's show, she opens up about the troubles that they were having. I mean, every couple has troubles, but she talks about this on air. As a friend of his, was he distraught about this kind of becoming, dirty laundry hanging out there in the public?
Well, yeah, he runs a financial business, and he was concerned about what the other housewives were going to repeat when they would sit around and drink a little bit, and then just loose comments were republished on some of these episodes that hadn't been aired yet, and it started to weigh on him a lot.
And I understand that there were also other difficulties. He clearly had been a very successful man, reportedly, and I don't know if this is true or not, reportedly he was having money troubles. It seems like there were a lot of things that were just kind of coming down all around him. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, couples, not all of them, but a lot of them exaggerate their net worth to go on these shows, and the exaggerations become multiplied and compacted and then multiplied again to where they end up trying to spend money to support an economic status that is non-existent. That's
interesting. So basically they're caught up in this whole sort of vicious cycle of trying to pretend that they are who they claimed they were when they're not.
Exactly. And they also try to keep up with the Joneses, with the other couples on the show, to see who could outspend each other and do something more made for television. And it turns out to become a huge financial burden because the brand value of the reality star doesn't translate into dollars and cents until usually 6 months to 2 years after the show airs.
I also get the sense that in shows like this and in other reality TV shows, the worse things are, the better that it is for the show. So there seems to be a tendency for people not to necessarily want to work on issues or to take things and I'm not saying this happened in this case. I don't know what happened, but to make the worst of it instead of make the best of it.
Well, it's implied when you allow a show to film your private lives that controversy is going to be capitalized and multiplied by the producers of that show. And that's part of what makes the show attractive to the audience.